I don't know how we get this back on track.
That comment after Ambassador Pete Hoekstra had a conversation with Donald Trump on Saturday, the same day the U.S. president threatened an additional 10% tariff on Canadian products.
He didn't give me any, clear indication or any indication at all that he was in any hurry to get back to the negotiating table and get an agreement.
While criticizing how Canadian media framed the recent breakdown of trade talks, the ambassador said Ontario's anti-tariff ad and comments by other premiers was akin to meddling in American affairs.
Doug Ford and Eby were starting to play in domestic American politics, potentially affecting a Supreme Court decision, potentially affecting politics, an election that is 8 days out, and for sure having an impact in the midterm elections.
Hoekstra admits American businesses are grappling with the uncertainty caused by the strained trading relationship between Canada and the U.S.
Because of who?
After the contentious commercial, the U.S. is taking no blame for the current state of the relationship.
Canada burnt the bridges with America. Donald Trump did not slam the door. Canada slammed that door shut all by itself.
The ambassador did say last week the U.S. had been confident sectoral deals could have been hammered out.
Fuck you, Hoekstra. Fuck you.
By American Thanksgiving. But now Hoekstra says he doesn't know what it'll take to get people back to the table in a constructive and positive mood. Omar.
So this sweaty ham of a man is so unfortunately the fucking ambassador, the US ambassador to Canada. Every time he opens his fucking mouth in front of a fucking crowd, in front of a fucking news station, he shames Canadians and tells us everything we're doing wrong with no blame to his boss, who is the reason that we are in this situation to begin with. May I let you know, Hoekstra, that your boss started this. And quoting an old president putting a commercial is not interfering with domestic affairs. I don't know what the fuck you think you're talking about. You literally have multiple countries trying to influence elections and the national consensus on social media, proven. Russia and China, you have proven multiple times that they are trying to influence your elections and make chaos so you become less of a superpower. And look what's happening. It's been super successful. To say that us publicly putting on a commercial, one province out of 10 and 3 territories, one premier decided that he wanted to put on a commercial quoting a past president. That is not interfering with anything, you dipshit. Canada did not burn any fucking bridges. We are led by Mark Carney. He is the person who was elected by the people to lead the country. That is who you were supposed to deal with. Because one fucking premier didn't quoted your old president, quoted a past president. That's all he really fucking did. It was not a smear commercial. It was not lies. It was not fabricated. It was literally just quoting the past president that you idolize. And his words offended your little bitch baby dictator toddler ass fucking president so fucking much that he threw a hissy fit and announced 10% tariffs on the country and ended all trade talks because of a commercial. A commercial. So us, one premier, one person out of the whole country paid for a commercial quoting a past president. That is not slamming the door. Him pointing something out has nothing to do with our nation, our trade, and it really, the fact that it pissed off your president that much, your boss, you really should not be out here fucking defending it. You are a stupid motherfucker. I hate him so fucking much. Okay, so Cornelius Pete Hoekstra is an American politician and diplomat serving since 2025 and as the 33rd United States Ambassador to Canada. Like just a human warthog. Like, oh my god. He has all the diplomacy skills of a fucking potato chip. Like, fuck this bitch. So, Pete Hoekstra was born in the Netherlands. Hoekstra emigrated to the United States as a child. The reason that I'm pointing that out, well, one, he works for the anti-immigration mass deportation administration, and he himself is an immigrant, which is just like some of the biggest hypocrisy. But I guess because he's white, it's okay. But the reason I'm pointing this out with the Netherlands is, if you're unaware, during the Second World War, the Netherlands was invaded by Germany in 1940. Yeah, that changed in World War II when Germany invaded the Netherlands in 1940. During the occupation, over 100,000 Dutch Jews were transported to Nazi extermination camps. Only a few survived. Dutch workers were conscripted for forced labor in Germany. Civilians who resisted were killed in reprisal for attacks on German soldiers. And the countryside was plundered for food. Although there were thousands of Dutch who risked their lives by hiding Jews from the Germans, over 20,000 Dutch fascists joined the Waffen SS. So that was like the military force that was the German military force within the Netherlands. Dutch people could sign up and work with the fascists, basically. But that changed in 1944 to 45. The 1st Canadian Army liberated much of the Netherlands. So we Canadians and the Dutch have always had a great relationship, mainly due to this. We have a lot of us have a soft spot for them, and they have a soft spot for us because we remember this. We fought together to liberate their country, and it was a big victory. I also have tons of friends who are of Dutch descent because with the good relationship, a lot of people have immigrated over the years. We just have always had a great relationship. This motherfucker clearly was not taught the importance of certain things in his history and to appreciate them, because he takes every chance he can to throw shots and like shame us and just tell us everything that we're doing wrong while placing absolutely no blame on his boss, who is the reason we are in this situation, who is the one making everything worse, who is the one punishing us for no reason, talking about invading our country, annexing us, calling us the 51st state, putting tariffs on, some of the highest tariffs on us in the world, that, like, on your closest ally. We fought together in multiple world wars. We supported you in Afghanistan. Our militaries have worked together for decades. We have always been partners, and your boss, out of the blue, started a trade war with us, and it is a fucking trade war. Stop with this fucking semantic bullshit. Fuck you. Your boss started a trade war with the whole entire world. And the fact that we are standing up for ourselves is not a moment of fucking shame. You should go back to your fucking boss with your fucking tail between your legs and fuck off, Hoekstra. Nobody fucking asked you to be here. Fuck you. So this is from, a month ago now. He was in Banff and he got a question that he didn't like, because he's a little bitch boy toddler who apparently, I don't know, falls down a lot, because I've seen him with that Band-Aid multiple times.
I may have opinions, but my real opinions on dealing with this speed bump I couldn't say in public. So, but we're doing everything that we can to try to, shorten the time that we can get through this and move on.
That's not true. You're not doing anything. You like Trump is not doing anything. He has treated us like the gum on the bottom of his shoe. He seriously has not gone out of his way to try and get a trade deal done with us at all. Like he has made no effort. He makes more of an effort to go suck Putin's dick and glaze fucking Benjamin Netanyahu, the war criminals, than he does us. And that's fucking insane. We don't get even a modicum of the fucking attention that they do. And we're their closest ally.
We believe, the president believes, that this is a relationship that has great potential for the U.S. across a range of options, a whole range of different industries and opportunities that we can build on what we've already built. And as Canada takes a look at the direction that it is going to move forward on, then we hope that the Canadian government comes down on the side of saying, this is a great relationship. Yeah, we're committed to moving in along a path that builds off of what we've done over the last, again, NAFTA was a little over 30 years ago, building on that path and strengthening it. And we also recognize that as a sovereign country, Canada may decide to go a different direction. But that's a Canadian.
You don't recognize us as a sovereign country. You might, but your boss and your administration doesn't. Your supporters don't. You talk about us. You literally have been calling us the 51st state, saying you're going to annex us. As if, bitch. Fuck you. So, he was asked by one of the reporters here in Banff, one of the things we're concerned about is that the president seems not well informed when he says things like, Canada, you haven't gotten anything we want. In fact, we do, which is very true. We have, so much of you might not think that we produce a lot of things, but we are, in terms of trade, we are the people who supply you with a lot of the raw materials that you need, and energy, power, these types of things. Where do you have oil reserves? Most of them are dried up in America. That's why you've been invading countries in the Middle East for the past 30 years. And that's why you're trying to invade Venezuela. You get a lot from us. We're your second biggest trading partner. We power, almost the entire northern part of your fucking country. You have no idea what you're talking about. We have a lot that you want because we have a lot of trade deals. That set off a prickly exchange. I just take great offense at Canadians saying our president is uninformed. Our president, he's the most uninformed president to have ever held that office. And that's a fucking, to compete with George Bush's dumbass, that's saying something. This guy is 100 times worse. The only book that I've ever heard him being attributed to have read is Mein Kampf. Ivana said he had it on his bedside table. Mein Kampf. Right, okay. He can't even read. The people, his cabinet has to, present him with, new and engaging ways to consume the information that he's supposed to consume on a daily basis, just reading by himself. But he can't read, and he can't pay attention, and they have to try and make it more like Fox News because he's a television addict that can't fucking pay attention, can't read, can't do anything. He is so fucking stupid. Talk about low IQ. Robertson asked Hoekstra whether he empathizes with Canadians who don't take kindly to the president's past musings about Canada becoming the 51st state. Hoekstra seemed exasperated by the question. Hoekstra also said the administration might have to take a look at customs preclearance at Canadian airports for the U.S. bound travelers, given the drop in the cross-border visitors. So what that basically means is, here in Canada, because we have always had a somewhat good relationship with the U.S., when you are flying to the U.S., you are like going to visit for whether for work or tourism, whatever it may be, you are able to get pre-clearance for customs and immigration at the Canadian airport, because if something goes wrong and you're not able to get customs clearance, then you can just say, okay, I'm just going to go home. I'm in Canada. I'm not subject to your laws. But once you get to America, and if you didn't get pre-clearance in Canada, you are subject to their laws. And you have to do whatever they want, because you can't just walk away because you're subject to their laws. So he is talking about getting rid of that pre-clearance at the airport, which assures us that we're not going to get locked up. We're not going to be subject to ICE. We're not going to be viewed as illegal in the country. Especially with the amount of immigration enforcement that has been amped up in America. It's very nerve-wracking to us to be like, oh well, we don't want to risk getting arrested or locked up, getting fingerprinted, which multiple people have been fingerprinted now at the border. So it's just an extra assurance for us, and if you take that away, the more people are gonna not travel to the U.S. He said, given the drop in the cross-border visitors. So we've been unsure about traveling there, and we have kind of boycotted our travel. We're going to say, okay, well, if you want to start a trade war with us, we're going to do what we can that's within our power. We're going to stop visiting. We're going to stop buying your products. And that's just the Canadian people. Because of that, he's talking about punishing us. So usually when you have a downtick in visitors, you make it easier for them to come. After COVID, there were countries, certain countries' tourism sectors were offering great deals, and we'll even pay you for some of it, for coming and blah blah blah, to stimulate the economy. They want to make it harder. They got a downtick in tourism, and they're like, okay, let's make it harder for you to come here. That is completely antithetical to the entire goal that you have of getting more tourism. If you want more tourists, assure us and make it easier. This dipshit is talking about doing the opposite. He's just a fucking piece of fucking shit. Okay. So he was here in Halifax. I didn't even know he was here. I would have fucking egged him or something. I don't even know. I probably wouldn't have. But at the same time, I would have been pissed. I am pissed. I'm still pissed. This was in September. I'm just gonna play it.
The US Ambassador to Canada was on the defensive in Halifax, accusing Canada of playing hardball when it comes to trade talks. Pete Hoekstra repeatedly told the Halifax Chamber of Commerce that Canada has it wrong, saying this isn't a trade war, but merely negotiation.
We dropped the digital sales tax. We have not imposed counter tariffs. We have not gotten our feelings hurt and stopped trade talks entirely. We are not the ones playing hardball at all. It's your boss, and it's not even hardball. It's give me my toy. I don't want to share. He's just a little bitch, And I don't like at this point we're like, what's the point? And every time like we get exasperated, you come over here and shame us. That's not how like if you wanted to actually get on our side, you would say, okay, yeah, I know guys, this is like it's kind of rough, but like you have to remember that we are friends and partners, and we've always been allies, and this is not the end all be all administration. This is not representative of the entire United States. But no, he's just a shill for fucking Donald Trump. He's a fucking sycophant. He just like comes over and shames us every fucking month. There's a new fucking article about this man telling us that we're doing something wrong, or we're nasty, or that we're unkind, or disappointing, or like he's frustrated with us, or like saying that like everything we do, like literally everything that we fucking do is wrong. And he will come out and be like, trade talks are between the prime minister, his cabinet, and the president and his cabinet. The Canadian people are not in charge of trade talks. So us boycotting things is not a reason for trade talks to not go well, because Mark Carney is not in charge of the people. He's representative of the people. He's a representative of the people. That's it. He, like, you, fuck you. Mind you, it's not just us that suffers from, well, it's mostly just you that suffers from ending the trade talks. Let's be real. You are one country, and you have started a trade war with every single other country, but as individuals. You started a trade war with us, started a trade war with them, started a trade war with them, but you have no allies. You are the one that is the outlier. And all of us are saying, well, maybe let's just work together and cut you out. And that's what's starting to happen. And soon enough, your constituents are already starting to pay. The American people are living in horrible economic times, and you're just making them worse. Like, I don't understand it. Go ask the soybean farmers how they fucking feel. Go ask beef farmers how they feel. Like, go ask fucking grocery store customers how they feel. It's fucking insane.
The cabinet's now saying that we're at war with America. That doesn't help. Okay? That doesn't help. An American opinion. Okay? Maybe in Canada saying we're at war, maybe that's something that Canadians...
Well, when you start a trade war with us, Pete, just calling it so, I'm so tired of Republicans, like, we call them out for their behavior, and they're like, oh my god, what, how dare you just state the facts. Oh my god, you're calling us what we are. Oh, like, have some conviction, you little bitch. You started the trade war, and we're just calling it how it is. Fuck you. The fact that you don't like it and does not get, like, it makes us happy, honestly. Fuck you. Like, fuck you. And that's a Canadian opinion.
Stand up and say, yes, 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 okay? We have an enemy. I don't think so. I know a little bit about Canada.
Hoekstra warned, calling it.
Well, I would like to just point out that we've never, ever said that about America. We've never said that until your boss started the trade war. We have never, ever. We've always just been like, okay, Americans can do their thing. And we've always supported your economy. Every single, like, almost every family's vacations that I've known growing up were going to America, or like stop finger wagging at us for reacting to what your boss is doing. Fuck you. I'm so tired of us being blamed for this. You are the one doing everything wrong.
A war is missing.
Like, us saying, okay, we'll buy Canadian. What do you think the tariffs are about? You don't like us, like, saying, oh, we're going to buy Canadian Motherfucker. Tariffs are literally being placed so you can take production jobs away from our country. You want the production plants that we have to be moved to your country. That's taking jobs away from us, taking money away from our economy, and putting us in a place where we want to protect ourselves. So we are. And like, you are punishing the people for doing and like a diet version of what you are doing.
Leading and dangerous.
No, we're not at war. If the president thought he was at war with Canada, you'd see a whole different kind of relationship and trade negotiations.
He then took aim at politicians who've called for Canadians to boycott U.S. travel and American products like alcohol, suggesting Americans aren't stooping to that level.
We don't say don't go to Canada.
But while politicians are...
You do say let's launch 35% tariffs, let's add 10%, let's do this, let's annex them, let's make them the 51st state. What the fuck are you talking about? Again, we are literally just reacting to what you're saying. Like, the thing, your actions have consequences, and you do not just get to do whatever the fuck you want all around the world. In America, they might just let you get away with whatever the fuck you want, commit a fucking insurrection, do whatever the fuck you want. 31 fucking times a felon, and now you're the president. Doesn't matter, I guess. Like, you can do whatever you want. But you cannot just march around the world, fuck us all over, and expect us to just roll over. Fuck you. None of us are going to do it. Like, if you go around the world and hop into comment sections of international broadcasts of news stations, you will see we're all fucking pissed. Korea's fucking pissed. Canada's fucking pissed. So we are not going to roll over, get fucked, forget all of your actions, and just bend the knee to a fascist dictator. Like, it's just stupid. Like, I don't
argue over words. Small businesses are feeling the impact. The Canadian Federation of Independent Business says tariffs and trade talks are leading to economic uncertainty, and they call on Nova Scotia to dip into its $200 million tariff contingency fund.
But we just have no clarity on what the province is going to do with that fund here, and we do need clarity. That would add certainty. We know of small businesses who could tap into funds, and they need those supports, and it's on the province to really give a clear answer on this.
The province's finance minister, John Lohr, wouldn't answer questions regarding the contingency fund or what impact tariffs are having on the economy, promising instead to answer those questions on Monday at a fiscal update. Jesse Thomas, CTV News, Halifax.
I wouldn't bank on Tim Houston for much. I guess we could count on him for putting a beach on the fucking at the boardwalk. We're on the harbor, so people can get like mutated third legs and extra eyes and shit. He was the U.S. Ambassador to Canada took aim at those who used the term trade war to describe economic tension between the two countries at an event in Halifax Thursday, saying he was frustrated by the elbows up rhetoric. He also, I remember in the clip, he said elbows up, me too, these things. And it's like, dude, okay, first of all, fuck you for trying to diminish fucking Me Too, the Me Too movement. Do you even know, like, fuck you. Second of all, the Me Too movement was started in like the 2010s, and elbows up is a quote attributed to, it's about Gordie Howe. Are you aware who Gordie Howe is? He's who my grandfather looked up to. Like, Gordon Howe one of the best hockey players to exist. Wayne Gretzky looked up to him. He's a legend. He's a Canadian legend. Gordon Howe was a Canadian professional ice hockey player from 1946 to 1980. He has one of the longest records. He's great, but he started playing in the NHL in 1946. He was born in 1928. And elbows up is literally about keeping your elbows up in a game of hockey, against the opposing team. So it's literally just about, the elbows up sentiment is literally just attributed. It's because we like hockey in this country, and we are saying we just want to win the game. It's not anything to be it's just it's not at all nasty or in extremely bad. It's not in a bad sentiment. It's just fuck you. Just the biggest bunch of fucking whiny bitches in your entire fucking life. I don't understand how they clutch their pearls so often. It's so fucking frustrating. Have some conviction. If you're at least if you're gonna do these things, just yep, we did it. Fuck you, bitch. He goes on to say, I'm disappointed that I came to Canada, that it is very difficult to find Canadians who are passionate about the American and Canadian relationship. Not true. I'm passionate about it, just not passionate about it in the way that you want me to. I'm very passionate about the trade relationship right now. I'm just not. I'm just not really open to a great relationship with your country right now, and it doesn't seem worth it at all. So, like I said, it's just not the way you want us to be. You ran a campaign where it was anti-American, elbows up, because you started talking about annexing us, because you started talking about putting tariffs on us, because you started a trade war with us, dipshit. Duh. What are you fucking talking about? We are not just gonna bend the knee and suck your cock all over the fucking national stage. That's not how it fucking works, dipshit. You are a piece of fucking shit. You work for a fascist dictator in diapers, and we're just supposed to be okay with it? Fuck you, bitch. It was a very anti-American campaign. Well, because of the anti-Canadian rhetoric that your boss kept spewing out of his dumbass mouth. Why the fuck do you think these people are unable to evaluate the situation at hand and see maybe you are the issue, you are the problem here, bitch, and go look you are having trade issues with the entire world. We're not. We're making great deals. Carney has been making deals with half the world. Your boss has not inked one solid frame. Not one solid. There's been frameworks. Oh, there's a framework for a deal. There's a framework for a deal. And then that country will come and say, okay, well, we didn't agree to this or that, and we're not paying you that much. And if we do, it would bankrupt our foreign reserves. It makes. It was an anti-American campaign that has continued. That's disappointing. Well, I find you extremely disappointing, Pete. You are the worst US ambassador to Canada that we have ever had. All you do is just finger wag at us, clutch your fucking pearls, while your boss is one of the most abrasive, tyrannical, bully dictators in the world. He sucks up to people like Kim Jong-un, Putin, fucking Bolsonaro. What the fuck? And you are over here shaming us. You are a piece of fucking shit, bitch. Fuck you. I'm so fucking tired of these motherfucking Americans. Fuck you.